back with another video. I just wanted to give everyone an update and kind of talk about a little bit about what's going on with COVID-19, being in PA school during this really uncertain time, and just how everything has been going for me as a PA student during this time. So right now we are on spring break. We just completed our second semester of didactic year, which, yay, very exciting, but also a little bittersweet because as a lot of my classmates have expressed, and I feel the same way, we normally use the time after a semester is over to get together and celebrate and, just appreciate each other, appreciate the fact that we made it through another semester, and, unfortunately with everything going on right now, we are unable to do that in person, so it's bittersweet for sure, but I am glad to be through another semester. It's definitely been a whirlwind. I think the main way that second semester was a little bit easier than first semester was just the fact that we've already been through a whole semester of PA school, and I think that once you start getting into a rhythm, once you start getting used to the amount of material that you're expected to cover, once you get used to the frequency of testing and assignments and everything like that, you definitely adjust, and it does get easier in that capacity. I will say that the material itself does not get easier, though. It's definitely, it's clinical medicine, it's diagnostic methods, it's learning about different diseases, disease processes, how do you diagnose them, how do you treat them, all of these things. And so in that regard, it's not necessarily easier, but it is easier because you are more used to the workload. And I think that's true for sure in some capacity. So it was definitely easier to manage things. I won't say that I was perfectly on top of everything all the time, because I definitely was not. And there's always ways that I can improve, and there's definitely things that I'm thinking about during this break that I want to do differently for this last semester of didactic year, which is crazy that it's the last semester of didactic year, but yes, so it's definitely it's a learning process for sure. It really is, and as each semester goes on, and as we clear these hurdles of one semester to the next, or finishing one class, finishing another class, it's definitely I'm using it as an opportunity to take the time, sit down, and look at myself, and look at my progress, look at my performance, and say, hey, where are ways that I can improve? What are things that I can do differently? What are things that I can do better? Because there's definitely a lot of things I feel personally that I can do better as a student. And even if I am passing all my classes, there's definitely ways that I can be more efficient in my studies and things like that. So those are definitely opportunities, I think, and I think that can apply to anyone, especially if you are in the pre-PA phase. That's a good skill to have, to be able to sit down and look at where you're at, take stock of, what are my study skills like, what are my grades looking like, what ways can I improve, my application, my grades, anything that goes into that process of applying to PA school. Do I have enough shadowing hours? Although I know right now with COVID-19 that's a bit difficult, but in general, just anything that goes into that application, it's the same thing. It's sitting down, it's taking stock, it's saying, hey, what are specific areas that I can improve on, and what are specific areas that I can do better to improve my overall performance or my overall application that I'm putting forth. It's the same thing. That's a skill that I learned while I was applying to PA school, and it's a skill that's helping me now for sure. As far as the Duke PA program's response to all of this, I did want to just make mention that our program has been absolutely phenomenal in the handling of things shutting down, of not being able to meet in person. When we first got the email from the school about not being able to meet in person for classes anymore, I would say it was a couple days, less than a week, from the time that we got that email to the time where we were basically fully functional as an online program. And to me, that was just incredible. I know that our program director and then our faculty and staff and everyone who has a hand in our clinical year education, our preclinical year education, it was just working so hard to make that happen behind the scenes. And it was definitely a scary time. It was definitely, it was a lot of unknowns at that moment. I remember I was actually with my study group at school. We were studying for a test that was coming up in the next couple of days, and we got that email, and we were like, what do we do? Is this test still happening? Do we keep studying now? Like, what do we do? And so there was a lot of unknown. There was a lot of uncertainty, but our faculty and staff did an amazing job of not only turning the program around to where it can be all online, but also just in their communication. We had emails from our program director. We had emails from our preclinical coordinator multiple times a day letting us know, hey, this is what's happening. This is what we know. This is what we're doing to help you. Our faculty have been absolutely amazing. My faculty advisor has reached out to us on several occasions. We've had Zoom meetings with our advisors and with the faculty. They've just been an amazing support and so understanding of the fact that this is a big change for us. We did not sign up for an online program, and so they've been very understanding, very supportive of everything that we've needed to do, at least in my experience, as far as making this transition. They've been super supportive, and I've been just so grateful. So we have one more week of spring break, and definitely going to use this time to hopefully make more videos. I have a lot of ideas for things that I want to talk to you guys about, and just get information out there about my story and about what I've gone through to get to this point. And I definitely want to share that with you guys. I also am going to be doing, like I said before, just kind of sitting down, taking stock of how last semester went and how I can do things better for this last semester going forward. So reach out to me for sure if you have any questions about how it's been being a PA student during this time, a first-year PA student. I know that the experience is going to be a little bit different for people who are in their rotations and they're in their clinical year right now. If you have any specific questions that I didn't answer here about being a PA student during COVID-19, definitely reach out, leave a comment below, let me know, and I will try to get to those and answer those. Or you can reach out to me on my Instagram page. Always open for direct messages there and trying to answer any questions that people have there. So definitely reach out and let me know. Until next time, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here. I hope that everyone is staying safe and maintaining social distancing. And I will see you guys next time.